Hello, Dirt and Doma listeners. This is your host, Emma Deppy. Little preview of our episode with Miss Grace. There's definitely a lot of drama in it. So if you are somebody that is listening that happens to be talked about in it, I promise you it's nothing. We're not trying to bring up old shit or anything. It's definitely just a entertainment piece more than a dramatic piece, if that makes any sense. If you do have any problems with the episode, just Snapchat me. I'm sure most of you have me on Snapchat, DM me, whatever, and we can get it cleared up. But all love. Hopefully I don't piss anybody off too much, and here's the episode. Welcome back to Dirt and Dilemmas. Your podcast that takes you into the life of an emotionally unstable college girl. Today I'm here with one of my best friends ever, Grace England. We're also having a lot of technical issues today, as you can see. Sorry for our audio listeners. My microphone is currently on my stand right now because it wouldn't connect with my $175 audio interface. So this is what we have. But Grace, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Oh, hi, I'm Grace. I don't know what else to say.
I don't know how old that next not your age.
Probably not put that out there.
Probably not your age. This is gonna. I want to get the good clips in there, but like we have to. This is gonna look so fucking stupid. Okay, I'm just gonna scooch in close to you. Okay, so I don't know where we should start. Little background information. Me and Grace have known each other since we were like
born.
Literally since we were 2. We met in gymnastics. My mom always likes to bring up how Grace's pull-up used to hang out of her leotard.
And my sister babysat for Emma's little twin siblings before I was born.
Yeah.
Or no, after I was born. It was after
I was gonna say.
No, because they were younger than me. So
Yeah.
After I was born, they babysat.
We'll just get you like closer.
There we go, yeah.
Perfect. We need like a little like hanging like.
Oh my god.
Like a sound guy.
Like a rap battle.
We should have got like Justin here or something. Justin's her nephew.
Yeah, he's literally like 5'7".
Yeah. Her sister. So Grace's sister, I work with. I don't know if I was supposed to say that. Sorry, Nicole and Lindsay. But they do listen to my podcast. So that's kind of embarrassing, but it's fine.
I think they get a kick out of it. Sorry.
Oh, I know they do because they quote it. Oh, also this is Grape, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry for shitting in class.
Sorry, that was so funny.
This is Grape.
Myself as Grape from now on. Hello.
I'm gonna make t-shirts. So I really want this podcast to blow up because I really want to make merch, and we could make you a merch. We should just make merch that has like a grape, but like your face on it.
That was like so gross.
Or just like you and then like grape.
Grape.
And Grace likes purple and grapes are purple. So yeah, there you go.
I've been told by some people, I've been told by some people that if I were a fruit, I'd be a grape. So.
And look at that.
Yeah.
Kiwi came up with a really good code word for you. And we're just going to call her Kiwi because I don't like to name drop on this podcast. So, yeah. Okay, so I don't really have an agenda for today. We're just going to kind of talk about how I used to be in high school. And we talked about that with Kiwi, too. Because I everybody in high school, but it's fine. Where should we start, Grace?
Probably. I think it started my freshman year, so your sophomore year.
Oh, yeah. So basically, I was friends with this person named... I don't know a good name. I don't know.
Is it male? Like, are we thinking the same person?
Yes.
James.
I was friends with a person named James, and I really don't want to start shit with him. It's fine. Basically, me and him bullied Grace a lot. There was this one time we were on the way to Bondurant, and Grace posted something on her stories, so we all started posting. This isn't funny because this was so bad. I'm pretty sure she like went in the bathroom and cried over it. But
I was 14.
She was 14, and then she blocked me, and then I took a screenshot of a group chat we were in. Oh my god, we can talk about our two-mans!
Oh my god.
So basically, Grace was dating... Shoot.
Ed.
she was dating this boy named Ed, and they set me up with his friend. We'll call him Washer. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Washer. And that didn't really end well. I wanted him to be my first kiss, but he wasn't. But that's actually probably good. My first kiss was also like, but it's fine.
In the beginning, I was dating Ed, and that's what I remember getting bullied for first because I had to miss a basketball game to go to his birthday dinner, and
I was gonna drink on my Stanley, but it's
I think I think I said something about going to his birthday dinner and how it was gonna be like our 1 year, and both you and James were like, "It'll never last. Don't worry."
It didn't, but
It didn't. Thank God.
But that's okay, cause she's with Carter now.
Yeah,
Or
we
should
love
call
Carter.
him Cantaloupe. No, just kidding.
He won't listen.
Carter McMurray, you better be fucking listening right now. I swear to God. Carter, I know I'm your. Just kidding. I was gonna say I was his best friend. I know I'm not, but it's fine. Cause you're not mine. Cause Grace is. So yeah.
You're probably up there.
I know I am. He told me. So we were hanging out one time, and he goes, "Emma, we're on your best friends list." I was like, "You're like sixth," and he goes, "Oh, well, you're third." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
You're definitely my best friend. I'm definitely your best
Literally.
friend.
Yeah. Grace also is like my matchmaker, sort of. Or not even. Like, I don't know. I feel like Grace always. I set myself up with guys, and then she kind of just like lets me know if they're good or not. Oh, I shouldn't talk about that one on the podcast. No, fuck it, because dirt and dilemmas. Dirt and dilemmas. I have a certain couple of ladies out there who hate me right now. We love you. Mwah. I don't know if the other one hates me. I know one of them added me on Snapchat.
Let's be honest, they probably hate
They
you.
probably hate me.
Let's be
I
honest
mean,
here.
everybody hates me sometimes, so it's fine. I mean, you've hated me, and I've hated you at one point, so it's fine.
It's okay.
But we're really like getting cozy over here.
I know.
How cute. But one of them. So okay, basically, how do I say this? Because he's gonna listen, because I'm gonna post it on my story. It's fine. I'll review later when I'm editing if I want to or not.
He doesn't know that they hate you, so.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll save that bit just for us. So basically, I've been hanging out with this one guy, and he's really nice and sweet. And we're not dating or anything. We just hung out a few times. So after like a few times we hung out, his ex-girlfriend, I don't know how the fuck she knew we were hanging out, that me and him were hanging out, because I only told Grace and Kiwi and Carter, I guess. Yeah, they're gonna.
Carter's like only friends.
I know, but I only told them. But somehow she found out that I had been hanging out with him, because it's no fucking coincidence that she added me on Snapchat, and then she deleted it like 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
And she's like, what, almost 21? Almost 20? I don't know.
I think she's probably almost 20.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's just immature, very high school to me, and I hated high school, and I don't want to relive it, so.
I don't think you should, actually. That was really
God, I
stressful.
tried to hate myself in high school, so.
Yeah.
This is going to get taken down. Yeah. Oh, yeah, tell that story, Grace. When Emma.
Yeah, so I was sitting in my ag class, and I got a text from Emma saying that she was ready for her life to be over.
It was a nice long paragraph.
Yeah, her thanking me
And
and
then
stuff.
I popped some pills.
Yeah, and I told her not to do it, and she was basically just saying goodbye to me. And so I texted her mom, and I was like, "Hey, Emma just did this," and then her mom like had to tag team it, like she had to make you feel guilty and tell her, and I had to like not tattle on you, because Emma's mom didn't want us to not be friends, even though we ended up not being friends after that.
Yeah, but that's also because I was very fucked in the head then, so
Okay.
it's fine. It happens to the best of us sometimes, but yeah. But then I went to Mercy, which was an experience. I don't know if it's still recording on here or not. Oh, it is. Okay. What else? Oh, hang on. I'm gonna talk about the other girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, we're gonna go all over the place. Grace is really good about keeping me on track, though.
You learn. It's a learning process.
It is. It
It's a
really
curve,
is.
You get there.
Exactly. So what was I gonna say? Give me a second.
The other girl.
Oh, yeah. But I have this payment account on Instagram where I post just like random like college stuff, and it's a private account, right?
It's just like fun pictures. It's spam.
It's literally a spam.
Pictures from like a month or a week.
Exactly. and I posted a picture, and he wasn't even in it, guys. I also asked him permission because I was like, I really don't want to like cause any drama, but I was like, are you okay if you're like his fucking chin was in the photo. Because it was a picture Grace took, and she's very short and he's tall, and it was a picture.
It was an iconic picture, okay?
It was an iconic picture, but his chin was in it, and then I think there was another video where like he said something about that's so cinematic. He took the video, and yeah, but yeah, so I guess his voice and his chin were in the photo. Oh, fucking God forbid! And one of his exes, her best friend liked the photo, and she never likes my shit. So yeah,
that's all right.
It's fine.
Can get over it.
No, because here's the deal, ladies. We are all graduated from high school.
No.
Let's stay out of it. I know. That's what I'm gonna say about that. What else should we talk about? Dude, I make like a 30-minute podcast, so we need to like.
That's okay.
Think of ideas.
We can talk about.
Cheerleading.
Cheerleading, yeah.
We can talk about the
group chats, because I was in that.
Oh God.
Now we can talk about it because I'm no longer a part of this association.
Okay, so me and Grace were in Winterset cheerleading together, and go Huskies. And there was this one girl in particular that Grace was actually best friends at one point. So do you want to talk about like what should we call her? Jello. Her name is Jello.
Okay, so I was best friends with Jello, and we did not have a good past like with other people that we knew. But I was best friends with her.
Sorry, and how she does right now.
It's okay. I was best friends with her, and I stopped being best friends with her because she started making some comments to me that were not nice. But like while in our friendship, I'm 90% sure she's not gonna watch this, so I'm just gonna like lay it out all on the table. She would talk about like going to hook up with guys who had girlfriends at the time, and we would like drive by places, and she'd be like, oh, I've hooked up with them there, and I've hooked up with them there, and like she was actively doing this as this man had a girlfriend. There was another guy. Oh no, okay, no, scratch that.
We can say that, but we just want to say that they're still together. Okay,
yeah.
Continue.
But we hung out for like I think 3 or 4 months, and we were together pretty consistently, but then she started saying mean things to me and about my relationship, and so I cut that off pretty quick, and then just started to have a hatred for her, but nobody really knew that I cut it off, and so
hold it too.
Okay. During cheer, I didn't know that all of these other people did not like her, and so I was excluded from the Jello Hate Club, and until everybody found out that I did not like her, and then I was joined into this Jello Hate Club group.
My past with Jello. This girl and me did not get along. I actually quit basketball cheer because of her. See, look, it's so much better, the audio. Yeah. I actually quit basketball cheer because of her. My junior year, and they made it to state, and then somehow she got a cheer at state, even though she didn't even try out, but it's fine, past it. Anyways, so basically, I was talking to this guy my junior year, and he texted me, and he goes, do you know, like, Jello? And I'm like, yeah, we don't get along. Somehow she found out we were talking, added him on Snapchat. She's done this so many fucking times. I don't know if she still does. She might be a good person now. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, right. That's a joke.
anyways. But yeah, so he added her back, and then I was on FaceTime with him, and I kind of just like fed these words to him, and he's like, do you know I'm a deppy? And Jello was like, yeah, everybody fucking hates her. Okay, so background information, something really bad happened to me in this high school with a boy. And this boy that I was talking to at the time, that was talking to Jello, basically asked Jello, like, hey, what happened with this? And Jello went on to say, oh, she cried wolf. None of that happened. She made it up because she was obsessed with him, which is just fucking disgusting and wrong. She also went on to say that my attempt was because, I don't even know what she said. It was like, because I wanted attention and I needed it and blah, blah, blah. And yeah. So then she was a problem during my senior year at cheer, Grace's junior year. And there was this guy that I was like, I had talked to the year before, but I was like kind of being friends with him again. And the second I fucking mentioned his name at cheer practice, she was hanging out with him the next night.
She's done that so many times to so many people. Like, I was friends with her when she would do that, and it literally doesn't surprise me, but I didn't know anything about this until everybody realized that I was no longer friends with her.
Didn't she also like abandon somebody at Adventureland?
Yeah, I don't. It was I don't. What?
No, not Ratsubi.
She's probably not gonna listen to this, but we'll call her. Okay, this is my best friend that. Not really my best friend anymore. We're not best friends anymore. We just kind of had a falling out. I don't have anything against her, but we're just not really best friends anymore. We'll call her Fiona because she's not gonna listen to this. So Fiona was also in my little threesome group of 3, and they were going to Adventureland one day with these boys, and I was invited, but I did not go because I didn't like the people that were going, and I was kind of having my falling out with Jello at this point, but my friend Fiona called me and she's like, hey, can you come pick me up? And I was like, yeah, sure, like, where are you at? Because Fiona does not drive. She didn't drive at the time. And I was like, yeah, where are you at? And she goes, at Adventureland. And I said, why the hell do you not have a ride home from Adventureland? Like, who brought you there? And she goes, oh, well, Jello brought me here, but then she just, like, left me. And I was like, excuse me? She left you? Like, she abandoned her at Adventureland, took her guy friends. Like, they were hanging out. It was a 2-man. Like, they had 2 boys and both of them. She took both of the boys with her and left. And just left her there. And so I didn't end up having to pick her up. She found a friend that was closer to, where's Adventureland at? Ankeny? Altoona. She found a friend that was closer to Altoona that could bring her home. But she was also, like, I talk about how she's a shitty person in, like, relationships, but she was also a shitty person in friendships. Like, it was not good.
Yeah, sorry. My Tinder was going off. Which I'm not on anymore, actually. Carter likes to go through my Tinder. Rhett did ask for my Snapchat.
Give Rhett your Snapchat. I'm rooting for Rhett. I'm sorry. Like, I have nothing against any of the men in Emma's life right now, but I'm rooting for Rhett.
Any of the men, she says.
Any of the men. Well, the ones that are in your life currently. Yeah. I have nothing against them, but I'm still rooting for Rhett, man, as long as there's no ring on the finger.
I don't know. There's this guy that I matched with on this Tinder. Well, no, I didn't match with him. Fucking Carter matched with him. Carter went through my fucking Tinder for like 30 minutes, bro.
It was a long time. He was just swiping on guys that he thought were good, which were mostly, like, he was, like, denying almost all the men. But even I like Rhett, and I don't really like Tinder guys, so.
Yeah. Back to Jello. Yeah, she just is a terrible human being. She also, like, tried to file, like, harassment charges. Even though she was, like, it was weird. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you the car story.
I remember something too.
Okay. I'll tell my thing first. So we both worked at the elementary school in Winterset. And she had, like, done something that day, or said something in a group chat or something. And I got in my car after, like, my shift at the elementary, because our shifts ended at the same time. And I got in my car, and I went to go pull out, and she starts knocking on my window. And I'm like, excuse me? So I started to pull out more, like, pretending I didn't see her. And she's knocking and, like, hitting my door, like, Emma, roll it down. I rolled up in the window, and she was like, I just want to say, like, I don't want any bad blood. Like, I didn't do any of this. I didn't tell, what should we call him? Let's call him Cobra. I didn't tell Cobra, like, any of this. I don't know where he got it from, and like, I'm not hanging out with Cobra. Like, I honestly don't even like him. And I'm like, dude, I need to leave. And she's like, I'm not going to waste your time. And, like, she literally, I'm not even fucking shitting you. I'm backing away. My foot is, like, coming off the brake, like, backing up. And she has her arm, like, over my car, like, trying to talk to me. God, she's just ridiculous. Okay.
Oh, I gotta remember my story now. I was too invested in yours. Oh my gosh, why can't I remember it?
Okay. We also, for homecoming, we had a, like, partner with a junior or senior to dance, and she legit told him to not do my dance. So 2 days before the fucking thing, I didn't have a partner. And we'll just call him out. Thank you, Ethan Easter, though, because he saved my ass last minute, and we did. He literally he's also one of the nicest human beings ever, I think. So, yeah. Okay. Do you know your story yet?
I don't, but I have stuff about the James thing. So this was after I had stopped being friends with her, and I didn't really like publicly announce that I was no longer friends with her because I don't know, I just don't really put my life out there in my small town like that. But apparently there had been some group chats previously to before I knew, and I didn't know about these. And then we were sitting at practice and James we were talking about something, and I was like, oh my gosh, can she get out of here? Like, I literally don't want her to be here. She's so annoying. And he was like, wait, you don't like her too? Reminder, this is the James that bullied me when I was 14. I was like, no, I like don't like her at all. And so I got added to this group chat immediately. I mean, 2 seconds after practice ended, I was added into this group chat. And it was literally just all these things that we hated about her and just would talk like massive shit on her all the time. But I don't even really.
Do you remember when she said, wait, what was it? Fuck. I think we're all on edge. God. She started a fucking fight in the group chat about us like talking shit about. Oh, this is gonna be really loud. She started a fight in the group chat about us talking shit about her, like our official cheer group chat. She's like, well, at least I don't like start shit. And I was like, excuse, what? Like, shut the fuck up. We're not talking.
Claimed that she never said that you cried wolf when you were literally on FaceTime with the guy when he said that.
And then I sent a screenshot to the group chat.
Yeah, everybody saw it. No, everybody knew. And like, I was, a junior? Yeah. There's these little freshmen that are on varsity in this group chat.
They were like, honestly, Jello, I didn't have a problem with you until I saw what you did to Emma, and that's just unacceptable.
Yeah, it's really, like, they didn't get the heat, but it's all right.
But no, so basically every year for football they have like a slogan. So like MAD, it was MAD one year, it was EDGE one year, and they all stand for different things because that's what Sweeney does. And this year the slogan was like EDGE, and I don't even know what it meant, but it was EDGE.
This year it was BAM, and it was, I don't even remember what it said. It was like be a something, and
be a man.
Yeah, our whole school changed it to be a menace.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. But yeah, it was EDGE this year, and she literally started shit in the group chat, and James was like, dude, can you not, like, do this right now? And she goes, I think we're all on EDGE. Get it? EDGE? And I said, LOL, period.
Everybody was so mean to her, but, like, we sound so mean talking about this, but she deserved it. Like, it was so bad.
Remember when our coach yelled at us on the bus?
Yeah, for being mean to each other.
Well, it was really targeted at her. So, basically she had, like, done some shit, and honestly, I went home and, like, cried to my mom about it, because I did cry a lot, and it sounds like we're bitches right now talking shit about her so much, but the shit that she put, like, a lot of us through, unacceptable. Sorry, payback. 100 dilemmas. And this is the dirt. And basically, so I cried to my mom, and then she called our coach, and my coach, we got on the bus because of the travel game, and she fucking screamed at all of us and only stared at her. And then she said something about, like, if you don't know the story, keep your mouth shut. And she goes, is there anything to add on? And I stood up, and I was like, yeah, guys, if you don't know the full story, just keep your mouth shut. Like, if you weren't in the room when that happened, why are you even talking? And everybody started, like covering their mouth, like trying not to laugh because it was so targeted at her. And then she said some shit about blue hair.
She was like, well, I feel like some people do know the story, and like you're just judging based off of what they tell you, but like they know so much more. Like if you're judging someone based on the fact that they have blue hair, then like because they're sad. Like if they have blue hair and you're automatically assuming that they're sad, I mean that's like wrong.
As she said that me was for attention, but hey, it's fine. You know, to each their own. Again, this was like literally a year and a half ago, so she could be a completely different human now. But this is just this is the Jello that we knew.
Yeah. But also, I have a dilemma with this.
Oh my God, yes.
Because, so I'm going to Iowa State in the fall.
Stop.
Yeah. And I had gone the summer before this, I went to a couple football games. And she just happens to think that she's friends with the people that I hang out with there. So, like, I see her in the, like, tailgating tents and stuff. But I don't actually go to Iowa State. So, like, I can just, walk away from her. I don't have to be with my main group of friends. My dilemma this time is that she is still at Iowa State. And I will see her when I tailgate. And, I have already been mean to her face. Like, you can't go back from that.
Well, yeah, God, she's just ridiculous. What else should we talk about? Ooh, should we talk about all the college football games we're gonna go to this year? So this is me coming out, everybody. I am a Cyhawk, and I know I'm a Cyclone at heart, but I live in Cedar Rapids, which is right next to Iowa City, so I will be going to Kinnick this year. But I'm also going to Jack Trice. Grace is probably gonna be staying at my apartment for the Cyhawk game.
You can also, I have a futon that I bought specifically for Emma. I don't know if she knew it was specifically for her, but I have no other friends. So I bought a futon, and so it like turns into a bed, and she can like sleep on it in my dorm for when she wants to come to Iowa State games.
I'm very excited, yes. I already bought, I bought Iowa crop tops, and I bought Iowa State crop tops, and if I did that the wrong way, I don't know if that was sacrilegious, but it's fine. If this boy is still wanting my attention, wanting to give me attention by the Cyhawk game, that'd be a really cute couple photo.
For real?
Yeah. If not, it's not the end of the world. I'll get over it. But, dude, bro, I'm gonna be such a simp right now, and he's gonna listen to it. He's gonna listen to this, and hello. But I really want this to work out. Okay, we're gonna go deep right now. I am done being a hoe. I am ready to find my husband. Oh wow, that's going loud. Shit. It's fine. I'm ready to find my husband. I'm ready to have a ring on my finger. I know I've said that for like a million years, but no, for real. Guys, I have been boy sober, except for this one boy, since okay, just kidding. There was one other boy, but I only kissed him. Since end of April. That's a record for Emma.
You've even turned down guys who are like, I want a relationship with you and stuff like that.
No, I really have. There's this one guy. Aw, he's such a cutie. We'll call him Titanium. You don't know about him, Grace, but he'll listen to this. He's such a sweet guy, and he wants a relationship with me. I know he does, but I just don't feel the connection. So I'm not gonna
lead him on she's not gonna lead him on like old Emma would have done.
I'm done messing around. I am ready to have a husband, and he's already seen the worst qualities of Emma, so it's okay. Okay, basically, I had this bad streak going. It was 3 people in a row, so that they saw a really bad side of Emma, and then they just left.
But he didn't leave. He didn't leave, which is good.
He didn't leave. I also kissed him in front of Grace. Should I have an uncut version you have to pay extra for?
Dude, you actually should, because people would pay extra. You should have someone pay extra for us to drop names, first and last. Wouldn't people love that?
Yeah, but I'd be so canceled. I'd be canceled like that.
Yeah, but you have to pay for it. So not everybody's gonna listen to it. My sister would pay for it.
Brooke or Nicole?
Nicole. Well, Brooke would pay for it too if I asked her to.
Very nice. Yeah. I'm trying to think of any other thoughts, because it's been 30 minutes now. Do you have anything that you'd like to talk about?
Like a dilemma? 'Cause I know you do.
A dirt or dilemma?
I have a dilemma currently. I want to get my belly button pierced really bad, and I'm still living under my parents' roof. Exhibit A. And my dad thinks that I am making a rash decision, even though I've waited for this I've wanted it since I was 16, but I actually committed to getting it 3 months ago. I don't consider that a rash decision. And I texted him today, and I was like, what day are we getting I was like, what day are we getting back from our trip? And he was like, oh, the 10th. And I was like, great, I'm going to make an appointment for the 11th. And he was like, we need to talk about this when you get home. We already talked about it. And at this point, I know what everybody's going to tell me, but I think I'm just going to tell him, I made the appointment. Sorry about it. Now I'm getting it. I'll just show up to my house with my belly button pierced.
That's what you're going to get. That's what you need to do. I want to get a tattoo. I've been wanting to get this tattoo for forever, and I haven't followed through with it because I was going to, and then I went to go make the appointment, and I started shaking. I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't get the tattoo. Maybe it's my body telling me that I shouldn't do this, but it's fine.
My sister's getting a tattoo when I go to get my belly button pierced. So,
is it Brooke?
Yeah. She's getting. It's really cute. She's getting a Dreamcatcher because she's like obsessed with those, and it has like the outline of a mom and a baby in the middle, and then her boys' names and a Bible verse as the feathers. And then she'll keep adding on as she has more kids because she's not done.
I want to get. See, I want to be a mom too. That's why. Sorry, we're gonna go back to me if you don't mind. I'm very egotistical, but that's all right. That's okay. That's also why I need to find a husband now, because here's my 5-year plan. I'm 19 right now. You can probably see my Chio dust fingers right now. I'm 19 right now. So I want to have kids by the time I'm like 23, 24. If we're counting down from 23. Wait, no, I'm not going to count down because that's too hard for me to do. Okay, so I meet the person now. Well, I got that part. I just, hang on. So I meet the person now. We date for 2 years. So then, and then we get married when I'm like 21, 22. And then I wait a year or so, and then I have a baby. And that's because I want to be a young mom.
For real. I agree with that one 100%. I don't want to, my parents were 40 when I was born, and if Stephen and you're hearing this, you should have closed your legs. That was too much. And having old parents, low-key kind of sucks. So please don't do that. Please don't have your children at like fucking 45, 40 years old. No, that's too much. Stop it.
Unless like you really want to. Just kidding. I'm not gonna. I've said a lot of.
Don't condone that.
Okay, sounds good. But yeah. Oh yeah. So I want to get a mother tattoo once I have children. Sorry, I can hear it squeaking.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had to like stop moving.
All good. But I'm gonna get like right here. I'm gonna get 4 hearts, and I had all my younger siblings draw a heart, so I'm gonna have it'll go me, Jackson, Addison, Caroline, and then mine will be colored in. Or I don't know if I have mine colored in or not.
It'll probably fade over the years.
Yeah.
Like depending on the color, like I know colored tattoos fade. Okay, then that one might not fade as much as but if you do like red or like purple or like a rainbow color, it's probably gonna fade, which kind of sucks, but it's all right.
Is this not working anymore?
I think it is.
Okay, just kidding. There we go. I just needed to test it. But yeah, do you have any other last thoughts, Grace?
I don't. I think I'm done.
Awesome. Once I get this shit fucking fixed, then maybe, well, not maybe. Me and Grace probably will do a part 2 episode because a lot of shit's gonna definitely happen.
Yeah. There's shit that just happens bi-weekly with us.
I never told you this, Grace, but I called my mom before I moved back, and I was scared you didn't want to hang out with me when I got back.
No way. Dude, I literally was talking to my other friend before this, and I was like, I cannot wait for Emma to move back. I was like freaking out because I miss you so much.
Oh my god, I miss you too. But yeah, I was scared you wouldn't hang out with me, and then I got here, and me and Grace hung out like a week in a row. Like,
we literally didn't leave each other alone. We were just with each other consecutively. Like, she was like, oh, want to help me unload ice? And I was like, yes. Yeah, please.
Exactly. And then we also, our emergency management person, what if he watches this? He won't. He came in today, he asked me about the queen contest, and I showed him how to do a catwalk.
Did he do it?
No, he didn't, but...
The emergency management person is like, what, 6'4", 6'5"?
He's 6'4", girl. He's like fucking 7 foot.
I'm 5 foot tall. I don't have any height.
I measure my men, so this one's tall too. Oh, Emma loves herself a tall man. Let me just tell you, if you were a foot taller than me, yes.
That's not very hard to achieve.
I know it's not. I'm like 5'3", but still. Oh, but shit, what was I gonna say? Oh, he like recruited us to do this one like clinic thing where we had to pretend to be like terrorists.
Gosh, it was so boring. I've never done anything more boring in my life.
It was 4 hours long where we just had to like walk around the square, but there's this really hot state trooper. God, he's sexy. He's so fucking sexy. And me and Grace were standing there, and here, you can say what happened when we were standing there when we were being like profiled.
Oh, was it when he was walking this like towards us?
Like when we were like in the room with them.
Oh, okay. So Emma had been introduced to the state trooper for like previously to this, and we were standing in the room, and they were talking about like how they caught us and what we did wrong and stuff like that, what they noticed. And I'm standing next to Emma, and I noticed that this man has a wedding ring on his finger. And I like looked at Emma after we were done talking, and I'm like, if you're watching the video, I like went like this to her, but I like tapped my ring finger, and she was like, oh, damn it.
I was so fucking upset. I don't think I could date a state trooper though. That'd be too scary. I could date a nice marketing man, I think.
Shout out.
He's gonna be like, so I don't really see this going anywhere that you just
He's gonna be like, actually, you're stalking me, so leave me the fuck alone.
I'm not stalking anybody, I just pick up on things. Watch that not be his major. And I just didn't listen correctly.
Imagine his major is like, I don't know, communications, computer science.
I think he used to be engineering. I don't know. I just, when he talks, I just go like,
Wow.
I'm like, oh my goodness, you're talking to me? Like, I have no fucking idea how this guy likes me, but he might not after this, so.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. If you know who you are and you're watching this, just, you know what? Don't be a puss. Come on.
Exactly.
Fine.
Grace has known me for, like, literally my entire life, and she knows that I need a man like this man, so.
You know what we didn't talk about? We didn't talk about when we were like preteens and like you would send me pictures. They're like not send me pictures, but we would. So when Emma and I were younger, we spent yes, we spent the state fair week all together, which is 10 days, and we would stay together in a camper with each other for like 10 days. We would tell people we were sisters, and so we got to the point where we were both interested in men. And boys, yeah, it was boys, but Emma would show me a picture that she took of herself on Snapchat to like send to a guy, and she'd be like, "Is this cute or not?" And I literally, if it was a bad picture, I would straight up tell her, "No, retake it." Like we were that
No, for
close.
real.
And we would also scout men or boys. We would scout boys.
Hey, I would scout med sometimes. Some of those boys, I remember it was the summer before my freshman year of high school, and I was fucking boy crazy. Like, I was literally obsessed with all men. I also got my first picture of abs that summer at the county fair. Grace, you were there, remember? The black.
Yeah, I do. It was black and white?
He changed it to black and white.
Why? Because he wasn't confident?
I don't know. He was also like 15, and I was 14. That sounds weird saying now because we're adults.
I don't consider myself an adult.
I don't either, but I think I am.
Legally, I am an adult. Like, in my head? Yeah. No way. I sleep with a blankie, bro.
I sleep with a stuffed animal named Rexy that my ex-boyfriend gave to me, so shout out to Max. We love you, Max. I name dropped him on the Lost Pod. Okay. Okay, now are there any like last final thoughts?
So, we definitely have to do a part 2 because there's so much more to this.
Well, I'll get my cards out next time too. Okay, so for our audio listeners, you can follow Dirt and Dilemmas on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. You can also stream the video version right now on YouTube for our YouTube listeners, which is probably one of you, Emma. And you can go on Spotify and stream Dirt and Dilemmas. This is episode 4 of Dirt and Dilemmas. Don't forget to let loose and have fun and wear the dirt, pollution time. And that's our episode.
Bye.